The Art of the First Session. What we learn from watching patients enter XR for the first time. By Emily Davis, PT, DPT. There's a moment, right after the headset slips on, when everything changes. A quiet gasp. Eyes widen as they take in the immersive world around them. The patient turns their head, scanning every corner of the new environment. Excitement replaces hesitation. A hand reaches forward, testing possibility. In that instant, motivation stirs. The body leans in, ready to try, to accomplish what once felt out of reach in the real world. At Averwell, we've come to treasure this moment. It happens during that very first XR session, when a patient steps into immersive therapy for the first time. In those first few minutes, we see more than awe. We see the spark of possibility. And in that spark, we learn how to build better tools for this person and for every patient who will follow. What we've noticed is this. When patients first engage with XR, they don't just feel entertained, they feel capable. That's a seismic shift in healthcare, where so many treatment options can feel like something done to a person, not with them. With XR, patients are no longer passive. They're in control. Whether they're tracking a turtle to retrain their oculomotor system or exploring a breathing space designed for anxiety relief, they are actively participating in their own recovery. And in that agency, healing begins, not just physically, but emotionally. We've learned to design for that first impression, because it's not just about fun or novelty. It's about accessibility, comfort, trust. Here's what that looks like in practice. Warm environments. The virtual worlds patients enter are calm, open, and intuitively designed. Nothing harsh, nothing overwhelming, just a sense of welcome. Immediate success. We build in early wins during first sessions, actions that feel natural and rewarding, so the patient starts with confidence, not confusion. Clinical alignment. Behind the curtain, everything is grounded in therapeutic value. But what the patient feels is play, engagement, and curiosity. At Averwell, building with empathy starts long before a patient puts on a headset. Our development journey begins with clinicians, the people who understand patient needs and therapeutic goals best. Through their guidance, we design applications that focus on maximizing recovery potential while keeping the experience simple and intuitive for therapists to use. By prioritizing both the patient and the clinician, we ensure that immersive therapy is not only engaging, but also practical in real-world clinical settings. This dual focus allows us to create tools that empower patients to reach their full potential, while giving clinicians confidence that technology will enhance, not complicate, their work. This isn't just a design philosophy, it's the foundation of our culture. At Averwell, patients and therapists are always at the forefront of our work. Every decision we make, from the first line of code to a product demo or support conversation, is guided by their needs and perspectives. We think about how each moment could feel like a first session, clear, encouraging, and full of possibility. Because firsts matter. They set the tone, they open the door, and when grounded in empathy for both patient and clinician, they have the power to spark progress that lasts. If you've never stood beside someone as they enter XR for the first time, I wish I could show you. It's not flashy, it's quiet, but it's profound. In that moment, you see it, the spark of belief that this could work, that this could help. And sometimes, that spark is all it takes to begin something life-changing.